break at dawn somewhere by the motorway leading south from Baghdad city. And early morning we made it to our day trip's destination, ancient Babylon. We could have come here ourselves by public transport, but it was much simpler and not significantly more expensive to hire a guide. Upon purchasing our entry tickets to the archaeological site, yet another guide was added and he gave us a tour around the area.
But cannot found 14 meters, just found 8 meters. Okay. Because water under. That time the street continue. Today go and come back.
Here he is claiming that we are gaining privileged access to this section, but I suppose it's just a part of the program. That's what happens every time.
وين هاي البوابة؟ شوفوا فوق. هاي الزرقاء. مقطع هنا ومقطع بالأخير. الألمان بالاحتلال العثماني طعموا يا
As about the site itself, most of it is of course reconstructed during Saddam Hussein's time, I think. And yeah, hardly any stone is original. But it's beautiful nevertheless, very interesting to see the whole thing and just let your imagination work out how the city may have been.
New.
Old.
I mean new excavation.
Excavation. But behind German. But that time this.
Some from Germany and we found stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Get looking at.
Yeah, I want to look.
This particular statue was arguably original. There is something erotic or zoophilic about it.
Like the degrees is 50.
So literally nobody. Wow.
Yeah, and that when
with the Queen Silver the building this. But before the building King جبل الحذاء مالتك.
شنو؟
انت.
وانا ما بس يفتح لي هذا.
شو سعر هذا؟
هذا 50 دولار. المشكلة يا ابو زين تكرم رجلي القياس مالته كذي.
44
اي.
كانوا see this roof like this before. Some roof curve, some
yeah.
wood.
Okay.
Okay, cedar. See.
Say what?
We've got a drone.
Oh, I know, right?
You can't bring him.
I know. I'm just
You can
saying.
rent them here though, yeah.
Leaving the site of ancient Babylon, we drove to the way nearby summer house of Saddam Hussein. I suppose he must have had many of them.
Spot his face.
This one is of rather monumental proportions, but nowadays is abandoned and left to rot. Here's the interior, decorated with elaborate chandeliers and wood carvings, and nowadays also graffitis. It would have been an ideal target for European squatters, but I suppose squatting isn't a good idea in Iraq. The army would deal with it differently than the police would in Europe. The staircases were collapsed and the upper stories inaccessible. We could have well climbed anyway, but there were guards outside and I don't know whether they would be happy about it. Now this is a lovely view to have from your balcony. We are going to be seeing the great Euphrates River and the endless Mesopotamian Plain. These weren't gunshots, just the guys checking out the echo inside.
There's blood.
He must have loved life for as long as it lasted. I just wonder why the government doesn't sell it now, or perhaps turn it into something useful by themselves. I'm sure many people would like to undertake the project or make use of it anyhow. The last stop of our day trip's itinerary was Ezekiel's Tomb, some biblical prophet of sorts that is laid here in Iraq. There is a grand mosque nowadays surrounding it, so the tomb still lays inside the mosque. I think Muslims as well consider him a saint, apart from Jews. Here is the tomb itself, pretty elaborate. Here's a Jewish inscription, I have no idea what it means. Translate if you do. And here's Sophie trying out the Islamic fashion, I think it suits her. Some holy stuff lying on top of a holy chair of sorts. Outside again, looking at the Iraqi version of Pisa's tower.
When is the next?
Having a little stroll at the adjacent bazaar and driving back to Baghdad in the afternoon.
Sheep. Yeah.
Where?
Sweat.
Sheep. Hey, sheep.
That's